Hello again. Today we'll be looking at the Palace Hall, which is currently free for the month of September 2023. Normally goes for around $30 and has a folder size of 1.84 gigabytes. Going to the demonstration level, we can see it's not meant for real-time lighting. So after deleting some of it and adding also dynamic sky actor to light the scene, we can see the dining hall, and the glasses don't look that good. There's some light flickering, that candleware. Not bad demonstration by any mean, but it just feels repetitive. This is the outside. It does have a level sequence. So it kind of feels a little bit dark, maybe need to adjust the light. But anyways, we'll go over to the overview level now. These are basically the same meshes, just next to each other. I don't see any difference there. These are some tables, the pictures and frames, the statues, and some setting about light mass. By the way, these are world, or some of them are world line textures like this. And these dishwares that are large, they're just scaled up to be more visible. Looking at the light only view mode and the collision, I do like the collision, they're pretty good. The wireframe. And looking at the folder structure, we got the level, the materials, the sequence, the static meshes, and the textures. We got about 81 4K textures, 2K, and 1K. Some of it, very few of it have roughness in alpha channel. And as for the master materials, there are only 7. They do have some parameters. Looking at the meshes, the vertices, I would say they're less than 10,000 for most part. And about 10 meshes have more than one material. No extra UV channels. They do have LOD, most of it. Most of them have like 3 or 4. Let's look at the material instances. For the frame of this picture, we can change the color and the color visibility, like the contrast between them, whether it's metallic or not, the variation tiling, bump intensity is like normal. I would say normal intensity maybe. Then we have this ornament normal. However, it may not be that visible, so we have to increase the ornament. I don't know what's that may mean that int, but to make it visible, and you can offset it with that vector for ornament offset, rotate it, tiling, and adjust the roughness and the roughness variation tiling, and with the visibility as well. You can change some parameters related to the wood. Same goes for the frame. Can also change the painting picture with another texture. As for pillar, we got a couple of parameters. First, the base multiply making it darker or lighter. The desaturation, I think the name It's just for set and lerp. If you make it 1, then the lerp CLR vector 3 parameter at the bottom will determine the color. Normal intensity, name should give it away along with these overrides. And as for this one, this using the concrete uses the world aligned texture. There are a couple of parameters here and there. Curtain has the same property. As for glass, we got normal intensity, opacity, and the refraction prefer value of 1. And these, I don't know, tiling and stuff, I don't see that much difference, except that second normal visibility and diffuse. As for UVs, it's just like one texture only. There are so few vertices. I mean, many parts of like this these could be reused, same UV space, but it wasn't. And the chair doesn't reuse any of the parts. And it's more visible with this table. There are like 3 same patterns repeated, but each part have its own texture space. So when you get close, textile because of text density decreasing, you can see the jagged lines. I mean, there is no excuse not to overlap this. Overall, I think this is an okayish pack. The modeling is good. It has some material customization, has LODs, good collisions. The walls should be thick enough for lumen. Then on the not good part, I would say the wasted UV space. The UV is not being repeated when or reused when there is no reason not to do it like that, especially for something like that table. I mean, think of it this way. The safe house which I reviewed, was it yesterday or the day before it? It was about twice the size of this pack, but like the number of different meshes, that had like 400 something, this has only 40 something, so that's magnitudes more meshes than this pack at only twice the size. And mind you, these are not high poly meshes, so the main factor that contributes to the lower size for that pack was the UV space being repeated. Oh, and glass index of refraction, I personally do not like to change it above or below 1. So yeah, this is it for this pack. It has few meshes, but it managed to make a complete room, although there are not much variations. And to be honest, I was reluctant to do a review on this one, and probably won't do it for the other free for the month, like the Archivist pack. Hope you enjoyed. Later.